Eddie Jones has been slammed for comments he made about US Open champion Emma Raducanu. The England rugby coach, and former Wallabies mentor, suggested Raducanu's form has been affected by off-court commitments since the tennis star's stunning New York triumph in September. Watch tennis live with Bein Sports on KO. Live coverage of ATP plus WTA Tour tournaments including every finals match. New to KO. Start your free trial greater than. The Sun reports Jones was trying to use the teenager's commercial distractions as a warning for 22-year-old England star Marcus Smith. The big thing for good young players is distractions. There's a reason why the young girl who won the US Open hasn't done so well afterwards, Jones said on the weekend. What have you seen her on, the front page of Vogue and Harper's Bazaar or whatever it is, wearing Christian Dior clothes? All that is a distraction around her. Raducanu has won 2 matches and lost twice in 2 tournaments since winning the US Open. Jones' comments sparked a social media storm and former British tennis number 1 Joe Jury said, "No one ever complains about blokes going to galas, it's always something that is thrown at women. Emma isn't a girl. She's an 18-year-old woman. Unfortunately, when you're this famous, everybody likes to have their opinion about you. I don't know her well myself, but she seems to have a good head on her shoulders. She just needs to play for at least a season and get used to life on the tour before anyone expects anything else from her." Raducanu will next play Chinese qualifiers Wang Xinyu in the second round of the WTA Upper Austria Ladies Linz, the day after being promoted to number 20 in the world rankings. UK Women in Sport CEO Stephanie Hilborn told The Sun, "Rather than criticize a brilliant young sportswoman from another sport, we'd like to hear Eddie Jones talking about how rugby can inspire future generations in the way that Emma Raducanu has inspired women and girls in tennis." UK TV presenter Gabby Logan added, "Unbelievably unfair and not even remotely comparable. She is 18 in her first 6 months of being pro. She made the second week of Wimbledon and won the US Open having never played on the tour. Imagine an 18-year-old rugby player winning a World Cup having never played a club game. My point was 2 tour defeats after winning a major does not make a catastrophe. Nor having endorsements equals inevitable career decline. Cristiano Ronaldo, Serena Williams and many more have done okay on both commercial and sporting fronts." Amid the criticism, Jones found an ally in one of his former players, the retired England flanker James Haskell. The 77-cap star went on Twitter and responded to claims from tennis commentator David Law that the Jones comments were uninformed, irresponsible, sexist nonsense. Haskell, 36, said, "Honestly, how you think this is sexist is beyond me. It's a point about distraction and the pitfalls of fame, that can happen to anyone. I can see you desperately want to incite the cancel mob, but you are going to need to do better than that. Where is the sexism? You are just saying it to incite a riot. You and I both know you said that so everyone would jump in. She is the most relevant example of a current athlete. Gender is not relevant. It's okay to say you overreacted because you felt passionate.